All right, so let's go ahead and create this business meeting agenda. One of the first things we want to do before we go ahead and get started is make sure you give your document a name. It's really important. Can't stress that enough. All right, and after you give your document a name, we're going to go grab a picture from a website for the business we're doing the agenda for. So here's this lawn care company that I found, and they have a really nice website, and they provide really good services. So I'm going to copy this image from them. I'm going to copy this image from their website, and you can do the same for whichever business you're doing yours on. And we're going to paste it in the header. Now, to get in the header, what you want to do is come to the very top of your document and double click inside of it, and it's going to open it up, and you just paste your image there. You may have to resize your image depending on how big or how small it is, but make it an appropriate size. Okay, so now that we have our image, our letterhead, what we want to do is we want to begin typing the header. Now I'm going to start by typing business meeting at the top of my page. I'm going to make this information bold, and I will also underline it. So I'm going to make it bold, and I'm going to underline it. I'm going to press my enter key one time, and now we're going to begin adding the important information. So like the address, and the address does not need to be underlined. So we're going to take that away. Okay. That does not need to be underlined. So we've got the address. We need to add the time and date of the meeting. So this is going to take place August. That's underlined as well. So let's turn this feature off. August. Give it a date. Monday, August 24th. Okay. And then the time of the meeting is going to be at 7 o'clock. And it's going to last about 30 minutes. All right, so there we have it. We got that. Okay, so next we're going to begin typing the body of the document. We're going to start typing the body of the document. And notice how I added 2 spaces afterwards. So I'm going to press enter. That's 1 space. And we need another space to separate our header from the body of our text. And then I'm going to align my text to the left. And here's where I'm going to create my tab stops and create my labels. The first tab stop that I'm going to create is going to be on the left, or it's going to be on the left of the page, and it's going to be at the 1.5 on the ruler. So if you click the ruler right there at that position, you're going to add a left tab stop, and then we're going to type time is our first label that we're going to use. We're going to press tab, all right, on our keyboard, and we're going to add a topic, which is our second label. And then we need to add another tab stop position at the 6.5. So click up here on the ruler near 6.5, and this is going to be a right tab stop. And we may not get it there the first time, just drag it on over to 6.5, press tab on the keyboard, and we're going to type speaker here. All right, so those are our 3 columns for this document. We got time, topic, and speaker. So press enter. Let's go down to the next line. We're going to turn off our bold feature. All right, and we're going to begin at 7 a.m. So 7 a.m., we're going to have opening remarks. We're going to start our meeting off with opening remarks. All right, and this is going to be done by Mr. Buppy. His name is Steve Buppy, and he is the business owner. And we want to make sure we include his title in this as well. So we're going to go down to the next line, and we're going to use our tab on the keyboard to go all the way over. So he is the owner of the business, and that information is bold. We want to make sure that is off. So he is the owner and manager of this business. All right, so let's press enter. And we're going down to the next line. So he's going to do the opening remarks and welcoming for about 5 minutes. And at 7:05, at 7:05, bold is still on. I don't know why. Turn that off. Okay, tab. 7:05 is going to talk about today's plans and job responsibilities. All right, so he's going to be speaking on that information as well. So tab all the way over, and I'm almost about to lose my computer. So press enter, go down to the next line. And here's where we're going to get into our next topic. And all of this information here is what is called unfinished business. So these are some of the things that were discussed in the last meeting towards the end of the meeting that did not get as much as attention. So we're going to bring these things up during this meeting. Okay, so the first order of unfinished business is going to be, we have to talk about the missing backpack blower. So at 7:15, and that bold feature continues to come on. So at 7:15, we're going to talk about some missing equipment. No one knows what happened to it. It could have got stolen off the back of the trailer, or it could have fell off. Who knows? So we have to make sure we address this issue so that we do not continue to lose equipment. And Mr. Nick Buppy will be speaking on this segment. So we're going to press enter. And Mr. Nick is also part owner and crew leader. He's going to speak on this segment. So press enter. Let's go to the next line. Also, another topic of discussion for unfinished business is damaged equipment. So at 7:20, Mr. Nick Buppy will bring up the topic of who broke the zero turn. All right, something happened with the zero turn, and we just have to make sure that everyone is cautious when they're using the equipment, because if you don't have equipment to use, then can't do your work. So Mr. Nick is talking about this as well. All right, and then the next topic of discussion, we're going to discuss some new business. So we're going to some new topics. go down, we're going to press enter twice, and then we're going to type new business. And we can make this information bold here. Press enter. And I think Mr. Buppy is going to speak during this segment as well. Press enter twice. So at 7:25, we'll say, at 7:25, let's see, they're going to talk about increasing efficiency. So if they increase their efficiency, they'll be able to cut more yards. All right, so I got to make sure they're efficient. And Mr. Buppy said he's going to be speaking on this segment as well. So we're going to put his title there, tab all the way over. And Mr. Buppy is the owner and manager of the business. Okay, and I think that's it. So at 7:30, anybody can ask any questions and closing remarks at this time. So the meeting is wrapped up at this point. Press enter, and we'll just add this line to the text. Meeting adjourned. We'll center it, and we'll make it bold as well. And that concludes our business meeting agenda. So let's look at it from the top. Not bad, not bad at all. We've got a letterhead, we got all of our business information, the time and date, and the header. And we also have our labels so that our columns are organized. We've got our unfinished business, we got our new business, and this looks really official. So there you have it, guys. All done.